Okay, typical 1980s panel I had to replace, but there were two interesting things that came up during the job. But first of all, I didn't feel comfortable speaking in the people's basement, so I recorded a bunch of video, and I'm going to try to do the voiceover kind of video thing you see people do. My first try, we'll see how it goes. So this panel was not bonded correctly, and it had a warning label in the back that we no longer see in panels. It's kind of interesting to see. So I also didn't realize how full this panel was until after I'd swapped it out. You definitely usually want to leave some extra, but here's the before, after, and middle pictures of the progress of the day so you can see how it went. There is room for a sub panel on the left, so if the fact that it's full ever comes up to be a problem, we can add a sub panel on the left. So back then, instead of a bonding screw, they had a bonding strap. See that strap that goes over and then hooks down to another screw? That's supposed to be how it's bonded. But you'll notice when I start to take it apart, that strap is not underneath the lug. Somebody had removed it from the lug to make room for that copper wire. Watch what happens as I started taking it apart. Watch, as soon as I moved and tugged on the neutral, that strap is free. It's not under the lug at all. And even the screw that mounts it to the can is even not fully tightened. Watch, I can just wiggle it. So this can, or this panel, has been sitting there for God knows how long, not even bonded at all whatsoever. Also, this panel comes from a time when Deox was required. You can see right there on the sticker there's a warning label that says it's required. Let's look at the label closer. Older aluminum pre-1987 needed Deox. In 1987, they changed the alloy that the conductors are made out of, and Deox is no longer required. Now, if you still want to use it because you don't want to trust some random guy on the internet, understand the petroleum-based ones are bad for the plastics of the breaker. Some manufacturers have put out warnings saying such things, and it changes the torque value that you're supposed to be torquing stuff to. So be careful when you use it and learn how to use it properly. That video was originally posted in November of 23, and I realized last month that I have about a year's worth of content, maybe 8 months worth of content from my TikTok before I ever tried Instagram. So I'm going through some of those videos. I'm either going to remake them so I can repost them on Instagram, but some of them like that one, I thought they were fine in their original format to just repost. All right, thank you very much.